right, let's start today's lesson. Okay, so today's first character is cha. Cha means apply. So basically is putting powder, ointment, things like that, lotion, things of these sorts on the skin. Okay, it's called a cha. Yep. So cha or ointment. Yeah. So some kind of medicine in the form of ointment or some kind of oil, that sort of thing. Okay, on the skin. That's called a cha. All right. Let's take a look at the character itself. So this one on the right hand side is the character of cha. Now cha means tea, means the plant of tea or tea leaf. Okay. So now the reason for using the tea character is because that's people actually the cha you can drink, right? And but I think Asian people, they also grind the tea leaves and making some kind of paste, and then they apply it to the skin. I think that's a common practice, and so that's why they use this in the character, and to mean that you apply some kind of stuff on the skin. Okay, so this is a cha. Next one. Shen, cheng. No, not shen. Cheng. Cheng. Cheng means drag out, draw out, stretch, or delay. Okay. Cheng means like a stretch. Means stretch. Chen means like you delay, drag out. Okay, so this is like it means you stretch out, you drag out the time, things out through some kind of effort. Okay, so usually this means that the effort is it's not an easy thing. You do this because that's the last resort. You have no other better choice. Okay, other than that, just other than hold on there, other than stay put and wait for other opportunities. Okay, that's what it means. That's called a cheng. Cheng. So let's take a look at the character. So this character does not have etymology. So this one on the right hand side is shen. Is shen. Now shen has the meaning of extension, extend. Okay, so that's pretty obvious over here. Okay, next one. En means press with the hand or finger. Okay, press with the hand or finger. Called en. Let's see. This one, the right hand side is the character of en. Now en means that give somebody some kind of favor or bestow some blessings, to somebody. Okay, it's called en. Or give grace to someone. Okay, it's called en. Usually it's a superior, superior towards subordinate. Okay, it's called en. En. Now en, because this is always from it's superior from subordinate, so it's coming from above down. Okay, now which is this action en is exactly that, is from the above and pressed downwards. Okay, so that's why they use this en. Use this en over here. Okay, next one. 节 jie means the original meaning is lift. Okay, is lift is lift from the bottom up. Okay, lift. Now, so le jie means now the very common words for this one is 结局. 结局 is this 结局.
拮据
Yeah, 拮据 means be short of money, lacking financial resources. Okay, so that's called 拮据. That's the common word contain this character. Okay, so I don't think there any other use for this character actually. And yeah, so 拮据, yeah, all right. Yeah, let's just remember that. Okay, so this one you can see that the so 结 has the represented sounds obviously, but this one you can see that there's a hand and there's a mouth, right? There's a mouth. 拮据. Now 拮据 here says 拮据 originally referred to some kind of disease of the hand that your fingers cannot bend, cannot bend straight. Okay, cannot bend straighten. That's kind of a disease of the hand. So now later on they use this word to refer to short of money, short of financial resources, and barely get by with just enough food, nothing else. Okay, so that's why that's why this character with the hand and the mouse, which means that the person can, the only thing they can do is they work with their hands and only be able to feed their mouth and nothing else. Okay, so this is 结. All right, let's take a look at the next one. 撤. 撤. Now 撤 means pull, tug, draw. Okay, 撤, pull, tug, draw. That's the meaning. Okay, basically pull, tug, draw. That's called 撤. Now this character usually it's used in some kind of formal word. Okay, because in everyday conversation they're easy characters, mean the same thing, like 拉. Okay, like 拉, 拽. Okay, so this one is only used in some kind of撤走. 你看撤走, 风驰电掣. Okay, and so this kind of idioms. Okay, 撤, which means pull, draw, drag. Okay, 撤制, that means control. 撤制, 撤兵, that means you making military move. Okay, 撤肘means pulling one's elbow. Pulling means elbow. So that's basically you how do I say, you make it difficult for someone to carry out what they try to do. Okay, it's called 撤肘. So this is 撤. Let's take a look at the character. So this one you can see that you can see the top is the character of 智. 智 means control by force. Okay, control by force is called 智. Okay, and so over here top is 智 and bottom is the hand, 手. So basically put them together, which means that they control the hands by force. So therefore, this means like drag, pull, tug, and basically the meaning of that drag, pull, tug is not trying to pull the thing forward, advancing it. It's not that. It's by the purpose of that action is to stop someone carry out their action, or prevent or make it difficult for that person to execute their plan. Okay, so this is called 撤. Next one, hung. Now hung means ramming tool. It's a ramming tool, rammer. Okay, pumper, rammer. So basically, this is some very heavy object and some kind of machinery. Okay, some kind of tool, so that you can lift the things up and drop it, and then basically hammer the ground, or hammer some kind of foundation into the ground, that kind of thing. It's called a hung. Now, so it can be used as a noun, that means that tool, or it can be used as a verb, means that hung means hand, it means ram or pound or shout or do that action. Okay, so now this one hung. This one is also pretty much makes sense easily. So this one you can see that top is a big, okay, 大. Bottom is 力, which means strength, means force. So put together, which means a big force. Okay, so that's very obvious, right? When you do hung, when you do ram or ram, and then ram a thing that you have to use a lot of force, right? So that's hung. Next one. Next one. Yeah. Now, yeah means roll, means ouster, means push out, means overwhelm, means prevail over. Okay, so now you can see with all that explanation, you can see that the basic meaning of this character is you can imagine things like a big heavy roll, like you're just rolling down and crush everything in the path. Okay, that's kind of thing. Okay, you just picture that imagery in the head. Okay, and that's the basic meaning. Okay, so that's called yeah. So for example, use as a verb. For example, 把路面压一下. 路面 that means roll, press. Just press the road to make the road more packed. Okay, so easy for walk or some vehicles to run over. Okay, so this is yeah. Now this one has two other pronunciations. Okay, 嘎. Now when you pronounce as 嘎, that means crowd. Okay, that means crowded. Okay, that's that means very very okay, so that means that it's very crowded, but you press hard against the crowd and squeeze in and break into the crowd. Okay, that action called a 嘎. That action called a 嘎. So this is the first meaning. Okay, for example, 车上很嘎. 车上很嘎, that means the bus is very crowded. Okay, and 嘎不上去, that means you can't squeeze yourself into it. Okay, onto the bus. Okay, 嘎. And also it's also means that like making friend. Okay, making friend is also you can use this character. That's called a 嘎朋友. 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 This is a 方言. Okay, this is a this is a this is a 方言, okay, dialect. Okay, so some origin of China you say it that way. 嘎. And also 账嘎不平, that means the accounting, okay, the accounting book does not add up, okay, there's some problem in it, so 嘎不平 so that means 嘎 means do the accounting, okay, 嘎 so and sometimes this one also can use the onomatopoeia, okay, to represent sound, okay, so that's 嘎 that's 嘎. Okay, and next one, pronunciation as 炸 pronounced as 炸. Now 炸 pronounced as 炸 means raw steel, okay, so it's in the steel industry. Those big pressing machines, they basically they heat up the steel, right, enough temperature, and then steel become soft, and then they put the thing under this big huge machine, and then basically they press and roll it, okay, press roll it. It's a steel industry. It's a process to make the using that process they can change the characteristic of the steel, make it more stronger, okay, so that process is called 炸 specifically called 炸钢 炸钢. Okay, so now let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that it goes with the 车 radical, which means carriage, okay, vehicle, carriage on the left, and then on the right hand side is the character is the thing pronounced as 呀, okay, 呀, but this one, it's not a modern Chinese character actually, this thing over here. But I think it probably it used to be a character, okay, has a pronunciation that's called 呀, so obviously that represents sound. Now, but also this thing, it's a curve, right? So looks like a piece of metal that being rolled and pressed, and so that's bent over, okay. So therefore they use this character. Now, why use the carriage? Because when the carriage run over road, so if there's a road, on the road there's some grass or there's some twigs, and when it run over, and those things will become bended, okay, yeah, so that's press and change the form, right? So that's why they put these two together to make this character, okay. All right, next one. 碾 碾 Now 碾 means roll, grind, roll, grind. So this is again, it's like yeah, okay. So a picture, imagine a picture, which means has a big roller, like stone or steel, like heavy roller, okay, and then slowly and rolling down the road, okay. That's called 碾 that kind of thing called 碾 roll, grind, okay. It can be a noun or can be the verb, okay, the 碾. Now a common character is called 碾盘随碾碾压 碾压. For example, over here it must be 滚压 碾压 where is 碾压? Has to be 没有碾压吗? Right here 碾压, see that? Okay. So 碾压. Okay. And 碾, yeah. So basically roll, grind. So let's take a look at the character. So this one also, it's easy to make sense of it because on the left hand side is the stone character, is the stone radical. So obviously in ancient time this kind of tool is made out of stone, okay. They chisel the stone into a cylinder type, cylinder shape, right, and then use for that purpose. And now on the right hand side is the character of 斩. Now 斩 has the meaning of two meanings. Has meaning of turning, okay, turning 斩. Second meaning of 斩 means spread out, okay, stretch, spread out. So when you grind and roll using those big roller, so the effect is whatever's underneath they will spread out and press down and spread out. Okay, so that's why they use 斩 on the right hand side and in this character. Okay, so this is 碾 next one 敲 敲 means敲lift up a leg or hold up a finger, stand on tippy toe, that kind of action. Okay, that's called 敲 敲 now also 脚 敲脚 means a lame that's has some problem with the leg and cannot walk normally. That's called 敲 脚 and yep, so that's the basic meaning. Okay, so now it goes with the foot radical on the left. So actually the original meaning of this character is meaning lift one leg. It's called 敲. Okay, now later on it actually referring to like raise one finger called 敲, like 敲大拇指, that basically thumb up. It's called 敲大拇指. Okay, and 敲足 which means tippy toe. Okay, raise your heel. Okay, 叫 tippy toe 敲足. And then there's something stilts. Stilts is called 高跷 高跷. Stilts in Chinese is called 高跷. It's right here. Okay, let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that on the left hand side is the foot radical, and on the right hand side is 绕 now this 绕 has the meaning of 高. Okay, 高. So basically put them together, basically you make the foot higher. So that means that you lift the foot. Okay, lift the foot. It's called 敲 alright, so this is 敲. Next one, 勇 勇 means leap up, jump up. Okay, leap up, jump up, called 勇 勇. Now this one only used in combined words. You don't use these words alone for that meaning. Okay, because there's another character called a 跳 跳 is commonly used alone to mean jump. Okay, but this one you don't use alone. You have to use in with other character in a word, like a 踊跃 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 means jumping up and down. Okay, leap and jumping up and down, called 踊跃 and so this is 勇. Okay, let's take a look at the character. So this one on the right hand side is 勇 left is the foot radical. Now 勇 勇 means what? Means water bubbling up. Okay, that's called 勇 water bubbling out. Okay, and so they use that to refer to people jumping, constantly jumping up down. Okay, as if like water coming out, bubble out, like that. Okay, so this is called 勇 勇. Okay, now so now you can see that this 勇 is not something like action in a high jump sports. Okay, not like that kind of jump. Okay, it's a jump like when people gets really excited, really happy, and then they just jumping up and down and dance, that kind of jump. Okay, so this is called a 勇. Next one, 跛 跛 means walk lamely, lame person. Okay, or either a verb or noun. Okay, called 跛 跛. Now common words kind of 跛脚 跛子 跛足 跛脚. Okay, 跛 so let's take a look at the character. The character on the right hand side is a character 皮 it's 皮. Now this one is actually although it's p is actually trying to it's the simplified version for the 波. 波. Now 波 means it's a ripple. Okay, it's like a water ripple. It's called a 波. Now water ripple is not flat, right? It goes like up and down, shaking and waving, that kind of thing, right? And so they use that try to refer to a lame person's walk is not steady. It goes up and down like a wave. Okay, so this is 波. Okay, next one. 跺. 跺 is stamp one's foot. Okay, and so basically lift your foot and stamp down heavily. That's called 跺. 叫跺. 跺脚. Okay, so common word is 跺脚. Okay, so let's take a look at the character. So this one on the right hand side is 朵. Is 朵. 朵. Now 朵 is 花朵. 朵 is means that refer to the flower. The flower when it's bloom, the flower, if the flower is heavy, and the flower will bend it down, right? And and so that's why they use this 朵 to mean like using the foot to kind of stamp downwards. Okay, so it's called a 朵. Next one. Next one, 蹭. 蹭. 蹭 means rub. Okay, be smeared with, dilly-dally or loiter. Okay, dilly-dally, loiter. So there's the first is the original meaning. Okay, original meaning. 蹭. 蹭 basically rub. Okay, rub against something. This is called a 蹭. Now the second meaning of dilly-dally and loiter, and that's a metaphorical use. Okay, so basically kind of it feels like rub or something. It's just going back and forth, not really doing much, but you're wasting time and just try to get by without doing anything. Okay, it's called a 蹭. 蹭. 层. 层. Now 层 in ancient times there's a word called 层灯. 层灯 is a word. 层灯 is a word. Now 层灯 means you cannot walk steadily. Okay, and you not steady, not advancing forward. You kind of walk, wibbly and back and forth. Again, so has no a clear advancement. That's kind of called 层灯. Okay, now but 层灯 is nobody use this word anymore. Okay, but so in modern Chinese, this character actually used alone to mean that dilly-dally, loiter, or just rub. Okay, 蹭 basically rub each other. That's called a 蹭. Okay, next one, 踢. 踢 means kick. Okay, that's very very simple and easy. It's kick. Is 踢. Let's take a look at the character. So this one, you can see that it goes with the foot radical. That it's related to the foot, and now on the right hand side is the character of 易. 易 means change. Okay, means change, no longer the same. So basically this is referring to the result of that kick. Okay, so when you kick something that will change, either fall down or be damaged or whatever, they will suffer some consequences because of that kick. Okay, so that's 踢. 踢. Okay, next one, 踏. 踏 means step on, tread on. Okay, step on, tread on is called 踏. Okay, it's ta. It's now this one is also pretty easy. Now this one, this ta, okay, it's actually has another character. Is this ta? Okay, it means the exact same thing. Okay, means exact same thing. So, I think in modern Chinese, the preferred way is using this ta. Okay, this ta instead of this ta. I mean, you can see that this one has less stroke than this one. Okay, I mean that's the reason. Okay, but this one is still in use. Okay, so if you use it, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so this is ta. Let's take a look at the character itself. Now this one on the right hand side is the character of ta. So on the right hand, pronounced ta, and now ta means fly high. Okay, why fly high? I mean that's obvious. There's a sun on the top. Okay, so that means it's sun shining in the sky, and then on the bottom is yu. Okay, two feathers, which means representing birds. Birds fly high. So that's why combined together that means high. Okay, high up in the sky. Okay, now so you put these two together, so which means that you need to lift your foot high and then step down. Okay, so that's the action. Okay, it's called a ta. All right, next one, 窜. 窜 means leap up, spurt, leap up. 窜 boom. Okay, leap up. That's 向上跳. That's this action is pretty intense. Okay, it's a sudden jump up. Okay, it's called 窜. Now it also used in other things like 窜火. That means 火窜了起来. That means the fire that all of a sudden maybe because added fuel or whatever, okay, all of a sudden like shoot up. It's called 窜. Okay, so this is 窜. This is called 窜. 窜跳. 窜身, 上蹿下跳. 上蹿下跳. So this is let's take a look at the character. So this one on the right hand side is the character of 窜. Now 窜 itself has the meaning of you running and jumping. Okay, running and jumping. So put over here. That's very obvious, right? Why? And so this is 窜. And that's it for today. Okay. We finished the 16 characters for today, and tomorrow we're gonna finish this one, and then we're gonna move on to the next one unit. Okay, so we are close to finish all the characters. Okay, soon. And thank you very much. Bye bye.